Here we are, guys. The end of the season. Champions League is on the line. It's no better time to screw it up. Let's not do that. So, welcome back to episode number 12 of Passport to Poland, where we are, in theory, 2 games away from winning the championship. Still playing Legia Warsaw, who are currently sat in 4th, and can, if they beat us, still bring themselves into contention. The big game we have to pay attention to, though, today is the Jagiellonia Górnik game, because if Jagiellonia win and we lose, then we are suddenly in a lot of trouble for the last game of the season against Jagiellonia. Luckily, we are at home, for what little that's worth. Since we last met, we have played Górnik and drawn. I've rotated the team a little bit for this one, just a little bit. James Collins came in, Lucas Brosh came in, Slattery, Longstaff, Zivilic. Yeah, just a small rotation just to rest some players. We then played ChasingLamely with something slightly more closely resembling the first team, although Finson played for a rare appearance, yeah, got beaten there to get rid of our advantage entirely. And then Rakow, we beat them 1-0, very close. Kerry Wright got himself a goal. Kamil Dankowski picked up an injury. Joe Ledley missed a penalty. It's been a bit of a drama. Right. In terms of today, Luka Racic is suspended, so he will not play for us today. Legia are the favourites. Their form has been excellent, which is slightly worrying, because our season could very much come undone here. In terms of team selection, this is what we've gone with today. Kuszak in goal, Schwerman fills in at right back. I say Schwerman fills in at right back. Let me just have a think on this, because I did deliberately give Dankowski the old injection-y bob. Let's make a change. Last minute change, because last minute changes are obviously the best changes. Let's put Dankowski in there. He will get through the game. He's not dead. He's got a twisted ankle, but he should be able to get through it. So Dankowski can play. Puerto Hippa has come into the team to replace Racic, because apparently he likes big games. Stiglitz plays at left back, which I'm still in 2 minds about. In fact, I've only been in 2 minds about it, because Halovnia is on loan from Legia, so can't play, and Piaszek, we've discovered, isn't good enough. Longstaff and Ledley are in the midfield too. If either of them gets booked today, then they're not playing in the title decider potentially, so danger. Mason Bennett, Damien Gasca, Placheta are the midfield front, or the attacking midfield 3, and Kerry Wright, who is the top scorer in the division at the moment with 18 goals. He is playing up top. I've got Putnocki on the bench, a rare appearance for a goalkeeper. We've reached that stage where it's too important not to mitigate that risk. Schwerman now on the bench, Slattery, Lechas, James Collins, Finson, Masonda, Piaszek, and Szpakowski has come in as the midfielder on the bench. I don't know why he's coming as a midfielder. I'm sure when I started planning this, I had a night. Screw it. Let's give Szpakowski a chance, because why not? You never know. We might need him. So we'll see how this goes. I would like very much for us to win the game here. We can win the title today. If we win and Jagiellonia lose, the title is still very much on. I think that's the entirety of the permutations there. Anyone big there? This is the American guy, Powers, isn't it? Dylan Powers. Yeah, we've come up against these guys before. We've been through this team. I think it's pretty much the same team as before as well. So, yeah, just to confirm there, if Jagiellonia lose and we win, we can win the title. Rakow would not come into contention, I don't think. So, all to play for today. All to play for very much today. So let's do that. Let's pop up the little window that gives me the latest scores, because I'm going to want to keep an eye on that throughout the game as well. And let's get creative right from the start. We're playing in the white today, by the way. Legia are in the green. So yeah, just keep an eye on that. Joe Ledley with the ball forward. So Matty Longstaff, I'm going to try and switch that down to there, because that's not where I need that information. They're through though. Soliak, Niezgoda, he must have been offside. Surely must have been offside. Otherwise, we could be in real danger, literally from right now. Was that not offside? I wouldn't have said he was parallel, personally. Close. Okay, well, hopefully getting creative will help us now. No, we need some ideas. We need some big ideas right now. We need to find ourselves at least one goal. Joe Ledley is having a nightmare already. Let's have a shout. Let's show some passion. I don't want our season to fall apart right at the end, because that would. I'm not about that bottle job life. Just not about that bottle job life. We need to get something done here and get something done quickly. Joe Ledley appears to be fading towards the end of the season. Joe Ledley, by the way, is predicted to be the player of the season for the entire division, and he's now suspended for the next game, so that's helpful. So if I have to take him off because he's playing badly, this will be the last time we see him. Niashgoda through. He's put it wide, thankfully, actually, because we need that. Jagiellonia are currently losing though, so things could still be on. ChasingLamely have scored. They are still very much in contention too. You can see there, this would put Legia in with a chance of winning the title, puts ChasingLamely into contention for the title. We could have a 4 or 5 way fight on the last day of the season for the title. Niashgoda's through again. Kushak makes a save. Jagiellonia have put themselves back into the game there, and Wisla Plock have dragged Rakov back a little bit. Nagy, ball in. It'd be nice to see us do something more good. Let's encourage them. Why not? Joe Ledley is just not having a good game at all. Like, it's not even like him. He's been controlling the midfield all season, and I don't know what to do to get a performance from him. One thing I did change in one of the games, I've just remembered I changed it in one of the games, is I moved Manny Longstaff to being a ball-winning midfielder. I think I had him central midfield defend before. I'm sure that's where it was before. So we'll do that. See if that will change anything. I don't know. I don't think I gave a team talk then. That may have been a mistake too. Let's show some more passion. Let's see if we can change anything with that. Very much need to get involved in this game though. They're on good form. They're obviously a confident side, but it's very possible. And we're currently second in the league. It's very possible that they could come through and win the entire thing from here. I mean, we would still qualify for Europe, but it's not the Champions League, is it? Niashgoda's through us 2-0, and that's time to make some subs, because I am not having that in the slightest. The logical thing here to do is to take Joe Ledley off and send on, it says Lachas. I don't think Lachas is the best guy for that job. What could Lachas do in central midfield? Not a lot. I think the logical guy actually for that position is going to be someone like Finson. Finson's probably the logical guy there. We'll put him in his favoured ball-winning midfielder position as a defensive ball-winning midfielder. We'll put Manny Longstaff back to being box-to-box because we know he can do that. And we'll hope that's enough of a change to make some kind of difference. Things are getting very ropey very quickly, and I don't like it. Niashgoda had a brilliant finish there, but that's not helping us at all. I'm not sure why we're watching the replay again. I'd say he was closer to onside for that one than he was for the first one. Mason Bennett needs to step up as well, by the way. A lot of players need to step up right now. Let's demand more from them, because they couldn't possibly be giving me less. Vesovic on the right hand side, guy whose name I can't pronounce. Powers, whose name I can pronounce. Things starting to get very tasty right now. Obradovic Make a defending. Any kind of defending. That was not a defending. Someone do something. Get rid of it. Puerto, good job. Powers. I just don't know what's happened to this team. Placheta is not playing at all. So we'll send Lachas on there. We know Lachas likes to play as an inside forward. We know he likes to attack, which is going to be beneficial. We're going to make Gasca go back to being a support striker. Mason Bennett may be the next guy off the field, because what I'm seeing so far is unacceptable. It's been called back for something, presumably offside. Yeah, alright, we'll take that. I wouldn't have said he was interfering with play at all, but I'll take at least one correct decision from a referee today. Placheta off, Lachas on. He started to come through quite well the last few games. It's going to be a case of Gasca or Bennett next. Let's get creative. See if that inspires anyone to do anything. And if it doesn't, then questions asked. Mason Bennett needs to be the guy that comes off now, I think. Luckily there's a straight swap there because I remember to put Masonda on the bench. And hopefully this will be the game where Masonda makes a real difference for us, because that would be ideal. We can only hope. Stiglitz has got his second yellow card of the season. They're still attacking us. I don't think we've had a single highlight in our favour the whole game. I don't know what to do. I mean, I could, I guess, switch to something more cautious, try and catch them on the break. There's a lot of pace in the team, but I'm not sure that will do much. Masonda with a big ball forward now, only as far as Leszczuk, but Akieré Wright's picked it up, and he's got a couple of guys in support. Can he go with it though? Top scorer in the league. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, that's what I needed you to do, what you've been doing all season, and bury it. But he's hit the post, and now we've got a corner. Dankowski is taking it because, of course, Joe Ledley has gone off. Whips it in. Oh, Akieré Wright gets himself his 19th of the season, and that is still, at the very least, the beginning of something that looks less rubbish. That's the ideal right there. Corner in, straight to the head of Akieré Wright, just heads it away. Keeper had no chance. So, that happened is what happened. And now let's encourage them. Let's see if we can get them to get back into the game a little bit. Villa has got the ball for a corner, whips it in. Oh, at least it didn't go in. We might still have a fighting chance of getting that point back. So the thing I can really ask for at this point is to get that point back. I'm going to go back to positive. In fact, I'm going to go to attacking. Let's get the ball out. Don't give them a penalty. Israel Puerto. Oh no. Save it. 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 Didn't work. It didn't work. Okay, well that's made the last game of the season harder. We absolutely have to win the last game of the season now against a team who are in far better form than us. Dankowski with a throw in. It's going to take something miraculous to get back into this game. Akieré Wright still got the ball though. Gasca whips it in. Nothing at all. Finson, does he fancy it? I mean, he fancied it. He shouldn't have done if that was the best he'd come up with. But he wanted to have a go. So, points for confidence, I guess. Oh, it's going to be a bad one. Dankowski is just not done anything there. I just don't know what to do right now. I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. The last game of the season is going to be an absolute monster, isn't it? It's in 2 days. Like I don't even have time to rest these players properly. So that before I forget though. I hate giving people a day off when they've played so badly, but also I don't have much depth in this team to be able to make many changes if I need to, so they're going to have the day off and hope for the best. We've lost top spot. It's supposed to be the first time in ages we've lost top spot. Dankowski, we're going to give him another injection. I don't care if it aggravates his injury. I need to get this job done. We haven't come this far by accident. Still very much in it. Poor result. We're away. Jagiellonia have won. How's need to focus on doing our jobs. Team stuff. What's going on is a disappointing defeat. Nothing went to plan there. How does it affect our plans? We'll see what happens. Dominated possession. Just dominated the possession. That's what it comes down to. Exposito's come off the bench for 13 minutes of mediocrity for ChasingLamely. Samir Talar playing for Varta Poznan, which I believe is the division below. He has had an average game as always. Right. I think what we're going to do is we're going to come back for the final game of the season. We're going to hope we can put together a team and a result and do something. Be right back. This is it, boys. The decider. Oh, I'm trying to stay positive, trying to stay confident. Essentially, let's go for a quick breakdown of how this could work out. If we win the title. If Jagiellonia win the title. If we draw and Legia win the title. ChasingLamely are pretty much out of it, barring any miracle, I think. Yeah. So, three-way fight for the title. Legia are playing Gornik, so a win should be in the bag for them, which means whoever loses this game finishes third, unless we draw, and then I finish third. Doesn't matter. We're the favourites. Both teams are inconsistent. They're currently top. Joe Ledley is suspended. Everyone else is available for us. That's all we need to know. In terms of team selection, I've gone very aggressive with it today. I've literally just said to my assistant manager, pick my best 11. I don't know who's gone missing here. Got a striker, 2 fullbacks, midfielders. Let's throw a goalkeeper in there, why not? And probably Aaron Levy is not the striker I need in there. Job, screw it. Because we've got a chance for a man to make himself a hero. Simon Schubik can have that last spot on the bench. So, in terms of the starting lineup today, we've got Thomas Kuszak in goal. Dankowski starts at right back. Puerto and Rakic in the middle. Stiglic at left back. Zivalic and Longstaff start in the middle, which is a bit of a surprise to how I thought that would end up, but that's how I ended up when I sort of sat and thought about it. Bennett, Slattery, Placheta and Wright, with Putnocki, Fredson, Gaska, Holofnia, Finson, Chubik, Lashas, Brosh and Masonda on the bench. Do I want you as an attacking midfielder? No, you'll do for there. You'll do there for now. Fingers crossed, boys. Fingers crossed. Smash the like button right now. Smash it right now. Smash it. Smash that like button. Because if you don't smash that like button, we will lose this game. And I'll remember. I'll remember you didn't smash that like button. And I'll give you a whole bunch of content that you won't like. Maybe. I won't. I'm not that mean. Either way. Into the game. I don't know what's... I can minimise that for now because... some of that, we're fitter than they are because I rested my players because I know what I'm doing. That's a small mercy. Let's get creative right off the bat there because the faster we can start creating chances the better. Let's minimise that window. Dankowski's got a free kick, whips it over the top. Rakic, don't really know what he thought he was doing there, but that's really achieved nothing. Gornik are taking Legia out of the equation. That's always a bonus. Stiglic has picked up the ball. Still on this same attack. Back to Rakic, who's way too far up the field for my liking. I'm all the way back to Kuszak, which is not what I wanted to happen right now, I'll be honest. Puerto, ball forward to Longstaff, Matty Longstaff, with his epic pass completion ratio, through to Mason Bennett. Dankowski on the overlap, needs to get a cross in as soon as possible. Doesn't though. Zivalic to Longstaff, back to Zivalic. Interesting decisions here. Longstaff and Zivalic again, they're just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's like they've just met and want to properly get acquainted. Zivilic, get rid of it. Longstaff, anyone. Over the top. Dankowski, cross in. Something. Anything. Pacheta! Oh, he hasn't scored in so many games. I thought he'd forgotten how. And just when I need him the most, the boy wonder, he comes through for us. He could have made himself an actual club legend by scoring that goal. An actual club legend. Beautiful ball over the top. Dankowski crosses in. Oh, what a finish from Pacheta. What a finish. Get in, boys. That's what we need to see. Oh. I'm going to praise that. I'm going to give that, going to put some respect on that name. Man, I've watched too much Luke Cage recently. Let's do something more. More goals. More goals, please. More goals. Demand more. More goals. I demand more goals. Because winning is arsenic on the field. That's just cheating. Trying to poison our players. Flag's gone up. Well, magic will happen. Wrocław and Jagiellonia are drawing. That's interesting. We are, as things stand, we are winning the league. As things stand, and only Jagiellonia can stop us from winning the league. Although they do only need one goal to stop us winning the league, which is why I'd quite like a second goal absolutely as soon as possible. Let's get creative again. See if I can inspire them to find another goal. Because that's what we need, really. Right now we need to score as many more goals as we possibly can. Also at that stage of the game where I have to start thinking about what changes I'd make, and it's always harder to make changes when you're ahead. Zivilic to Bennett. Let's see if we can get a 2-goal cushion. That would help us immensely with the decision making. To Matty Longstaff. Ball out wide would be good here because there's so many guys available over there. Zivilic and Longstaff are doing their tapping the ball back and forth thing here. Rakic, Puerto are playing squares. Mason Bennett over the top. What can we do? Cross in. Pacheta. Oh. So close. Gone out for a corner. Dankowski's desperate to get this ball in. Hopefully Akira Wright is desperate to get this ball in, because aiming for him too. He can't get his head to it. Puerto, can he find anyone? Nope, just gives it away, makes the clearance. Oh. The trouble is Pacheta is tiring. I can't really take him off because he's tiring. Anyone else there desperate? Oh, Akira Wright's even motivated. I'm just going to keep things as it is until I get given either a second goal, which frees things up a little bit, or I need to make changes desperately. But as things stand, pause that, let's do another. Let's encourage them. That's what we'll do. Do we have some kind of set piece here? Maybe. Encouragement. They're frustrated by being encouraged. Come on, boys. Last 5 minutes, and I'm going to make those subs you never make when you're leading, but it's got to be done. I need as many fresh legs on that back line as I can get. That's the plan. We'll go cautious. We're just going to try and ride it out. That's the plan. Just ride this one out. It doesn't have to be special. It just has to be effective. Ride it out. We've ridden it out. Oh. Boys, we've won ourselves the league title. I genuinely didn't think after the last game that was possible. I would have sworn blind that wasn't possible for us to win the title. I don't know how we've managed to win the title. We've won it on our own turf, last game of the season, and absolutely scraped, clawed for 1-0. Legia took themselves out by capitulating to Gornik away. Oh, an early goal by Pacheta, who's been one of the best players at the club all season. It's a storybook ending. That's an absolute storybook ending. Pacheta gets the Man of the Match award as well. Unbelievable stuff. Oh, that is unbelievable stuff. I can't believe I won the league title. And when you look, the media at the start of the season, the media had us to finish 9th. We've won the league, boys. That's absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal stuff. That's complete magic. I don't know how we've done that. Let's get through some news. We've won it on the final day, which just makes me feel good. Some good news stories. I love a trophy in the old cabinet. This especially, we were one game allegedly away from getting sacked at one stage. If you don't believe me, go back and watch the episodes. There were episodes, I think 3-4 episodes in a row, where I was playing every single game because I was convinced we were going to get fired, the season was going to end early because we just weren't getting results. Now we've got a title. Dankowski has really held up well to get through that season. Time to focus on his recovery. Perfect. We qualified for the Champions League as well. Let's do the press conference. This is one of the best days I've ever had in FM. Literally one of the best things I've ever achieved in FM. Shocked a lot of people by winning it. It's hard work and ability that won that. How does it feel? I'm absolutely delighted. I genuinely am. How proud I of the cabinet. It's a really special day. Title race was a close one thing, and nobody was quite sure of the destination of the trophy until today. Did you ever doubt you'd finish as champions? Oh, I would be lying if I never doubted it. I doubted it the entire time. The entire time. Won't this pile extra pressure on? Probably. Can we build on success? That's what we want to do here. How was your run of form in November and ultimately becoming champions? It was a turning point of the season. We were about to get fired. Unbelievable stuff. We qualify for the Champions League. We qualify for the Champions League, boys. That's unreal. That's unreal. Initial budgets, we've got a wage budget of 69,000 and a transfer budget of £818. Oh, the Champions League, baby. Look at the money the Champions League brought in. On the plus side, that does at least bring us within touching-ish distance of being within our wage budget. We're £22,000 to the good in the bank. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. That is special. That is a special performance. I can't even. Medals. Who has got medals? Let's look at everyone who played in one match got a medal. Start at the bottom. Simon Schubik, King Simon. King Simon is now a league champion. I just wanted to, forever and ever, if we look on his milestones, on his career history, his biography, when that finally sorts itself out, it will say he is a league champion. League champion. He's playing for Stockport at the start of the season. He's a league champion now. Look at the big appearance makers. Puerto, Placheta, Dankowski. These guys been there almost every time. Kiev Wright, Longstaff, Ledley, Gasker, Kushak. I mean, most of this team hasn't changed for a lot of the season. James Collins played 11 games for us. Zivalic somehow played 13. Callum Slattery got himself 8 after coming on loan at the end of February. Just unbelievable stuff. Yeah, average rating wise, Oliveira gets the top spot. Okay, and a medal. Tiggers gets a medal. Second spot. 3 sub appearances. I don't think he's played 90 minutes total for the club. Joe Ledley, one of the top players. Oh, it's just everything about this is good. And Akira Wright, I'm presuming, still finished the league as the top goal scorer. He did finish the top goal scorer in the league. He's signing for us permanently in the summer. Oh, what a feeling. What a feeling. Oh, wow. Sure, that's a good place to end that. That's potentially the happiest I've ever been on Football Manager. Genuinely might be the happiest I've ever been. I can't believe we won the league. Can't believe it. Genuinely, it said 9th at the start of the season. I thought maybe top 4. Maybe top 4. The league, though. The league title. Unbelievable stuff. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. If you want to see us in the Champions League next season, smash the subscribe button. There's a transfer special coming up next. I'm going to bring in some big guns with £818. Fact. Social media's there, get involved, get in touch, do that kind of thing. That's pretty much everything you need to know though, guys, for today. Until next time, I'm never going to get over this. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. I've been Chasing Lamely. Have a good one.